Don't settle for fakes. My duel-taining is the real deal.
Well, I guess I have to play it now. Hey everyone, here's mekklord, and today I'm going to be playing Chaos Dragons. This is a list that comes from the Spicy Win Streaks thing on Dueling's meta that was posted a couple of weeks ago, almost a month ago actually. I've stumbled upon it and played it and didn't think much of it, but it is pretty fun and pretty fun looking. So the idea behind this deck is that you're loading up your graveyard with the help of like cards like Dragon Ravine, Charge of the Light Brigade, and even Quick Launch with dragons of light and dark attributes, and then using those to fuel Livioneer, BLS, potentially Darkflare and Light Pulsar Dragon, and then just punching a bunch of people with them. And upon like taking a look at these replays that Colo, who made and shared this deck, upon looking at these replays and testing the deck for myself, I've made a couple of changes based on these observations. This deck is absolutely terrible going first. Like, your best turn 1 setup, your most common turn 1 setup is Evil Storm Nightmare, pass. I've taken it upon myself to change a couple of things, and let me show you. So this is the version of the deck that I've decided to play. Made a couple of changes. I cut one Darkflare Dragon. I cut the White Stone of the Ancient. Yeah, that's the Stone of Legend. I got the other stone, an alternative, because I thought it was a bit too cope, and it resulted in too many dead hands in my opinion. What else did I do? I added a third quick launch. More importantly, got rid of a bunch of cards to make way for White Princesses. White Princesses, which is like everyone's favorite tool to survive turn 2 when you're going first. I think the deck is like slightly better the way I changed it. Well, I also removed a lot of darkness because obviously I don't have like, I don't think I have enough dark targets to make it count, and I had to make room for the White Princesses. But still, I think this is a decent aggro deck, a deck that is capable of OTKing out of nowhere on turn 2, or at least establishing strong board dominance on turn 2 and then OTKing on turn 4. And yeah, let's just see how it does in ranked. I just realized I didn't talk about the skill, the opposites. That's the skill that Colo is using as well. It basically allows you to target 2 of your dragon monsters with the same stats and level, and that are in your graveyard or banished, and you put one back in your hand and the other back in your deck, and then you have to shuffle a card in your hand back into your deck. So the targets for it in this deck are going to be, let me show you. So you basically have BLS, Odd Eyes Advanced Dragon, and Blue Eyes White Dragon, which are a stat line. In Colo's version, you also have alternative. The skill doesn't come up too often in my opinion. It can combo with Eclipse Wyvern, which just banishes a guy for free, so you can access it earlier than you'd otherwise be able to. Maybe that'll come up. We still have a ton of way to like bin dragon, we still have the ravine, still have the charges, so we'll see. 9th Prince is on Selena, which means Lunalight, which means shouldn't be too hard of a matchup. I'm going second to, like, what is this deck even doing going first? Nothing, right? Oh, they're on Knifeman Boost. Maybe they're on Orcust. Double Quick Launch, double Rockets. That's not the way you want to be. We can still make things work. Oh, they are definitely on Orcust. One thing that's very important and interesting to note is that Rocket Tracer darklocks you, but only from the extra deck, meaning you can still summon stuff like BLS or I guess we don't have too many light summons. Light Pulsar, I guess, is also pretty cool. Maybe I should be playing Linksire instead of like Apprentice Illusion or even Machina Fortress, but I really like Machina Fortress, so... What am I supposed to do? Also, that was kind of a waste of a Galaxy, unless he goes for Galaxy now, which would actually... Dog! This is garbage. Do I have lethal if I have White Princess here? I probably do. Too lazy to check. Tracer. Tracer F. Oh, Tracer is gonna pop the quick launch. So I'm gonna have to summon a Tracer off of quick launch if I want the other quick launch to be live. Wait, no, I don't have any more quick launch targets in deck. Oh, that sucks. It's fine. So this was summoned off of the, you know what, I'm just gonna make this. Who cares? Who cares, really? Scarlight, Red Dragon, Archfiend. I'm just playing Rockets today. Is he gonna protect the, Ding? If he is, he's the biggest... Dude! You can't be serious. Well, I can't be serious, actually. Unless I do... Because what's in his grave, right? I don't need to attack the Symbol Skeleton. I think I have lethal anyway, it's fine. I don't need to attack the Symbol Skeleton simply because if I do, I give him an easy way to like recur Ding and kill me. And he's playing 2 Symbol Skeletons. He's playing 2 Symbol Skeletons. This is the worst Orcust player in the world. Oh my god. I guess Scarlet Red Dragon Archfiend is also a target for this kill. I forgot to mention that. Not like it's gonna happen very often, but eh. Set return. What are you gonna return for? Are you gonna return your own Galaxy? If you do that... Okay, he had a Nightmare in hand. Not going for any of the limited one stuff though, it's too good for him. He's making Ding again. Is he gonna go ban it, get rid of my Scarlet IDA? Probably. It's fine. Symbol Skeleton, he's gonna try to do that again, realize that Ding can only be summoned once per turn. Yay. What is he going for? Is he going for Longyesu? Oh, he is. Okay, thinking logically, what are the worst things that I could be top decking right now? Wake Draw. Anything that doesn't advance my plays. Dragon Ravine would be pretty good. Light Pulsar would be okay. Dark Flare would be nice. This is absolutely not what I need, but I'll take it. Let me go into Linkuriber. You fucker, why would you not let me go into Linkuriber? Why are you playing Floodgate Trapple in Orcust? Don't you want Scrap Recycler? Come on. Yeah. If he doesn't bring the Ding. Of course he brings the Ding. I lost to the worst Orcust player on the planet. Wow. That's my opening hand's fault. 2 quick draws is way too much. 2 quick draws with 2 rockets in hand. Oh boy. This time against Joey Wheeler. This could be anything. I'm going second again. This is where I want to be. Unless I open exactly, Oh, this is... It all depends on the 6th card, because I can't really do anything with this one Rocket Tracer. But if I get Dragon Ravine or something, this is suddenly very good. Oh, it's still a nice. Wow. You milled the Regal. You're playing the bad ones. Oh! And that's your whole turn. Okay, so it's not... It is a Raiden kind of duel, isn't it? It is a Raiden kind of duel. And I milled Ravine Levy. God. This blows. I think I just pass here. I'm not afraid of dying because... Oh, that's really good. Okay, I was gonna say I'm not afraid of dying because I have the, what's it called? What is it called? The, White Princess. I'm gonna send Blue Eyes so that next turn I can use my skill to get a Levianeer back in hand. Even though I already have a Levianeer in hand right now. It doesn't really matter. It's completely fine. Altair. Okay. Do your thing. Oh no, he's gonna beat over me. Oh boy. But send it to the graveyard during the phase. This is the worst card ever printed. Holy shit. If he makes Triver, I don't really care. Like, cool. He just made Triver. He's really just hard making Triver. Oh boy. Yeah, it's fine. Wow. Return Sogun to your hand. Oh no, I'm gonna send a card from my hand to my graveyard. I sure hope it's not one of these. Oh no, my Legionnaire! Oh, they are both engraved now. I have no way to retrieve them at all. You just punched me. Oh no! Sogun is back on the field! Oh no! Whatever is going to happen to... Oh no! Photon lead! Oh no! This is the OTK, everyone. I'm playing Photon lead in a deck that can already... Oh my god. Oh no! Tellarknights Alpha! Wow! I guess I have to change this. I don't know if it's still affected. It is still affected. Oh no! I'm taking so much damage! Oh, and look at all the damage that I'm taking. Anyway. Cool, Dragon Ravine was exactly what I wanted. I can special Light Pulsar. I gotta think about this actually. Why can't I activate this? Oh, because Livy is not a doesn't have 2005 defense. It's cool. Light Pulsar is gonna banish probably the White Princess and one Levy. Dark Flare, sorry, Dark Flare. We are going to send Tracer from hand and send Arise Advance. And then I'm gonna banish a card from his graveyard. It's gonna be Altair. This summons from grave, right? Yeah. Yeah, it does. Now I can activate this skill to get back the... But it doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything. Or does it? No, it doesn't. Or does it? No, it doesn't. Get me back the Odd Eyes Advance. Get me back this shit. I'm gonna return this to my hand, return this, and probably get rid of that. I'm gonna tribute this, bring this. So this doesn't work. It isn't affected by opponent's card effects, so I have to destroy this if I want to do anything, really. We attack. He gets to float. It's fine. I get to special the Dark Flare back, I guess. And he gets to float into Unukalai instead of the Altair that I banished because I'm a smarty pants boy. And he's sitting at the neb, hoping that he top decks the Altair. Anyway, we are in a good position. I've lost both of my levies and I don't really have a way to recur them. It's fine. Vega! Oh, Vega is gonna get me. You're gonna go for Dactylic Ptolemy or whatever it's called? Yes! Oh, that's Utopia. Wow. Utopia is the play. Oh my god. Anyway. Whatever I draw, I'm just gonna send to grave. Like, yeah, that's not good. I'm just gonna send this to grave. Why am I sending this to grave, you ask? Well, it is because, so I can send... this specials itself from grave, doesn't it? Doesn't do anything. But this! I'm going to send Dragunity Armagram to the graveyard, and then I'm gonna special summon the Dragunity Armagram by banishing one. I guess two. This doesn't really, like, matter anymore. Dragunity Armagram! And then I'm gonna use the Dragunity Armagram effect to negate the Utopia. And I'm gonna beat over it and win the game. That's lethal. That's lethal. Oh, Utopia negates the attack! Oh, does it! Oh, I guess I can... I never read this part of the skill. Huh. Of the card, rather. I guess I have an equip card now. Yeah, you go right there. Okay, kill. Wow, that was easy. But then again, I'm playing against, like... the guy that plays 2 Rigel. Oh boy. Mr. Yugioh, Speedroids. With the luck I've been having so far after I've been playing against the worst Orcust player of all time and the worst Tellarknight player of all time, I'm going to be playing against the worst Speedroid player of all time. Also, am I still going first? That's cool. It's not a great hand. Oh, but he's just setting 3 and passing. Set the third. Set the third. Oh, he only has 2 to set. Okay. Oh my god. This hand suddenly got a lot better. A lot better. I milled a Ravine Tracer. I can already summon the Light Pulsar. I think I want to bait out the back row first. He's just gonna let me do that, okay. Milled Quick Launch Blue Eyes. Okay, well. Not really leaving me with a choice here. Fuck you, Blue Eyes. Goodbye, Tracer. And special Light Pulsar. Bloodgate Trap over Light Pulsar. It's fine. Punch. Kill. Okay, he has 2 cards in hand. And I keep milling my spells! Why? I've milled 1, 2, 3, 4 spells. And 3 monsters. Now this is still have Eclipse Wyvern in hand. So if somehow... Oh, normal summon Taketombo. Well, that's really good. If somehow this sticks on the field... Oh, can't double Taketombo. Excellent. If somehow my Raiden sticks on the field, I can just synchro them into Scarlights and then trigger the Wyvern from there. That's completely fine. Oh, is he gonna go for the Kendama? Uh-oh. I need to do math. Oh, I need to do math to see if I White Prince ends here. Do I... Let me do math. Okay, hold on. I think I have to White Princess here, right? If I want to keep the Raiden? Yes! I know how to count. I just winged it. I just tried. My opponent seems disappointed that their foolish attack into a guy that was obviously holding White Princess. Didn't you notice the delay? Didn't look. Is it just disconnecting? Wow. That's sad. Okay. The worst Speedroid player ever indeed. Okay, what is Bones gonna be on though? Like this guy is going to be good at the game. Like this guy terrifies me. The players on like all the meta decks, garbage, all of them. The Bones, I'm terrified, and I'm going first, so this sucks already. Does it suck? I can access Leviton 1, but I can't really do anything with it, and the sun is beaming down on my face, so I can send Eclipse Wyvern. And then I can send... I have to send a Dark. I guess I'm sending Odd Eyes Advance. Wyvern's gonna banish a Legionnaire. And then Dark player is gonna banish a Light and a Dark in order to special itself. And Eclipse Wyvern is going to get me the Legionnaire. And I don't have any cards in graveyard to banish, so I can choose Dark Player Dragon's Effect anyway. Pass the turn. Let's see what you're on, William. Will you be able to beat Dark Flare Dragon Pass? Oh, it's Shiranui. Okay, this is... Forget everything I said about William. This is gonna be the easiest game of my life. Oh boy. I guess they can make a Synchro Tournoi, but that gets rid of my Dark Flare, but it's fine. Is it fine? Actually, wait. Because they're gonna be able to pop a bunch of stuff. Uh-oh. I didn't think about that. Wait, no, they're not going to be able to Oh, yes, they are. I forgot this part. I forgot that all the Shinaris are zombies. Oopsie. It's fine. They have 1 dragon in grave. I need to top deck another dragon in order to be able to even think about Legionnaire-ing at all. Or any light or dark monster, actually. Any light or dark monster would do. What the heck? What? Oh my god. Are you really summoning the Spectral Sword in attack? Do you have no respect for me? Jesus. Guess he doesn't have any respect for me. Yeah, that's good. Actually, do I use it or do I hold it? That's the question, isn't it? Because what if I don't top deck something good next turn? Because like if I levy now, then what? Nothing, right? Send this, send a dark, levy, pop 2, and then pass. I think I'm just gonna pass this turn. Count on the white princess to save me. I can't go levy into 2 unknown, one of which I can activate anyway. What could it be? What could it be? Okay. It's fine. It's completely fine. Samurai Saga is also fine. Oh no! I'm gonna get Samurai Saga. Anyway. Hoping that my next draw is really, really, really good. Has to be exactly... I took 1400 damage total. So I can't even do that again. I have to commit. This sucks. This is the worst. Or is it the worst? No, because I can Ravine, pitch White Princess, send... I need to consider a couple of things. I can send this, but I don't have enough dragons in grave to make it work, so it's not gonna work. I can send the second Eclipse. Eclipse sending... what? Levy? So I have a second Levy on top of my Levy. But if any of these Floodgate Trapple or Book of Moon, I get donked. I can send... There's not a lot I can send, actually. I think the correct play is still... I don't know. I have no idea. What do I do? What do I do? I'm sending the Eclipse. And then Eclipse is gonna send the, I think I'll lose no matter what, actually. Oh, I talk so much shit and I'm gonna lose this. Oh, Levy. You're not gonna be enough, unfortunately. Whatever backrow he has are going to be enough to stop me. Wait, it's gonna work? You're not gonna chain anything? Okay, let's consider this. Oh, they were both of these. It could have killed my Levy! Okay, let's consider both of these. Next turn he climbs into the well, unless he doesn't have another 6 in deck. Either way I can't attack this turn, so we'll see. I think I'm dead. I think I'm 100% dead. I'm dead to Shiranui in the Year of the Lord 2023. That's depressing. Since I was playing against the best Shiranui player in the year 2023, actually. This deck, Dragon Link, is not. This is basically a dragon pile that doesn't really accomplish much other than classic chaos strategies, aka use Levy and BLS to close out games. It's not the worst deck out there, but it certainly isn't the best either. And what could it use to be good is the question. What changes could one bring to this deck to make it more decent? Maybe a more consistent way to mill cards, or if we get Dragon Ruler, suddenly this Chaos Ruler rather, suddenly this becomes a lot more consistent. The fact that we're gonna have Red Eyes Darkness Metal, probably a huge detriment to the deck. Starlit Seafurt missing, huge detriment. Man, I don't know. There's just so many cards that we're just not getting. That obviously are issues when you want to play a dragon-centric strategies and you're missing a lot of the good dragons. Anyway, this was a fun time regardless. Thank you for watching this video. Take care, everyone. I'll see you guys and gals non-binary pals next time.